Howdy, Meg Berry here. Singer, songwriter, producer, functional strength expert, and regenerative fitness geek. I'm here to talk with you today about one of my favorite topics in the world. If we were going to be talking, this is probably what I would want to be talking about. Although my native language, my preferred native language, is actually music and dance and movement. Yeah, I'd rather be singing around the fire about all this than necessarily using language. But I'm thrilled to be here talking with you about it. Just to review from yesterday, and thanks so much for showing up. As you know, I'm a singer, songwriter, producer. I was on a rocket ship heading towards making my rock star dreams come true. But I was not at all prepared for success stress. I was not at all prepared. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know that it existed until I went splat against that wall. And lucky for me, I ended up finding all the tools that I needed to put myself back together. And then I realized I had a talent for helping other people either put themselves back together or, more often than not, simply springboard to the next level of their career and make it, be okay, not blow up, while going through the stratosphere. So I was happy. I was doing my thing. I had written over 50 songs, including a musical. Gosh, I had gotten so much love here in New York City. But it was always competing with my wellness studio. And COVID came along. I shut down my studio like so many people did. And that was that. And I got really sick and tired of not being able, to make people's day better, of not being able to lift people up, put a smile on their face, make them feel like no matter what they're struggling with, they can do it. And I had met Paul Loggins in Nashville. Hi, Paul, if you're watching this. And he had given me incredible feedback about some of my songs. So I was like, you know what? Let's see what happens if I throw a song out there on radio. Let me see if I can reach some people, make them smile, make them dance, sway their hips, feel like for a moment this world is going to be okay, get a little break from their stress. I'm very happy to say that 1 year later, I just celebrated my second #1 song of the year. And out of the 4 songs that I sent to radio this year, all 4 were in the top 10 and 3 were in the top 3. So it's been a life-changing year. What's it like to go to #1? We talked about that yesterday. It's actually terrifying because as you watch yourself go to that spot, any parts of you that don't identify with feeling #1, maybe they feel like #0. Well, you really feel them. You really get in touch with them. So it's an incredible workout for your ability to be resilient in the face of success stress. So that's a little review of me and who I am and why my favorite subject in the world is to talk about confidence. Why? Because I had none. I am the best person to teach you how to build confidence. To teach you that you can build confidence. I think really when this journey began, I was under the delusion, like most people are, which is either you have confidence or you don't. It was a revolutionary idea for me, which I talked about a little bit yesterday. This idea that you can create confidence, and not only can you create confidence, you must create confidence. Only you can truly create your own confidence. And when you learn to create that confidence, it becomes like a dial, and you realize you can turn it up, you can turn it down as needed, but you will never ever run out of that confidence. My hair wants to get into the mix. You'll never run out of that confidence, and no one can take it away from you, okay? So that's what we covered a little bit yesterday. Today, we're going to move on, and we're going to talk about what confidence is. We're going to talk about my working definition of confidence. And remember, you might remember from yesterday, while I was a functional strength coach, I had clients from all walks of life. Like every walk of life imaginable, from celebrities and Fortune 50 CEOs to stay-at-home moms and everybody in between. I even worked with kids and teenagers. I've just been so blessed to work with so many people. So in my world, I'm gonna tell you what my definition for confidence is. And if you remember yesterday, I talked about that there's one doorway and two directions, right? You have these doorways in life that open up, and whatever comes through those doors can either springboard you forward or push you back. And it's up to you to decide how you're going to leverage that. You can take hardship. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's comfortable. It's often very messy and very, very hard. But it is possible to take hardship, and instead of letting it push you back, you take whatever pushed you back, and like a slingshot, you leverage it to springboard you forward through that doorway. So the same thing is true with confidence. Confidence is both an example of something and it's a pathway to something, okay? And that something is connection. Confidence is connection. Confidence is a symptom of connection. And confidence is a pathway to creating connection, okay? So you got that one doorway, two directions. Confidence is connection. That's my definition of confidence. It's the kind of confidence where you can walk into a room and not say anything at all, but people feel you. They connect with you, whether you say something or not. It's the kind of confidence that when you do speak, people not only hear you, they feel you. They connect with you, right? Because you're connected, and that reflects as confidence, that connected confidence, that functional confidence. And because you connected with yourself, that opens up a doorway for you to connect with everybody else. So it sounds really complicated, but in my world, a world that has produced a lot of results, right? Confidence is very simple. It's connection. And a very specific kind of connection. It's mind-body connection, okay? And we're going to get into that a little bit more tomorrow. We don't have to build Rome in one day, right? But what matters is that when I say we're doing 12 days of confidence, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet of confidence, you understand exactly what confidence is, at least to me. And remember, not only have these methods worked for me in getting me back on the music industry horse, but they've worked for my clients in just about every industry imaginable, most of whom became leaders in their industry, right? So confidence is connection. We have these doorways in life that open up, and they go two directions. They can either springboard you forward or they can push you back. The same things that are doorways that can produce roadblocks and challenges are the same doorways of opportunity that can springboard you forward if you know how to show up and connect with them, right? So there you go. Confidence is connection. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about 3 chords and the truth. We are going to talk about how confidence is connection and confidence is 3 chords and the truth. Because if you remember from yesterday, I've got this whole imposter syndrome thing. I've got this whole success stress thing. I've got this whole pile of stuff boiled down to 3 things, 3 tools, 3 steps that you take to create all the confidence you need, all the confidence you want, anytime, anywhere, to create the kind of functional confidence that no one can take away from you. And that's really like a dial that you turn up or you turn down, based on whatever the moment requires for connection, right? Because anything that creates connection inspires connection, right? And when you learn how to connect your mind to your body and connect with your whole self, you create that connection within yourself. That opens up a doorway to create connection with other people because they feel connected within themselves through you. Oh boy, we're getting into some deep, deep, deep territory. All right. So just like all this complexity is very simple. It's 3 steps. There's a whole lot of notes. There's a whole lot. There's all sorts of keys and tunings and ragas and you name it. Sound is infinite, right? Music is organized sound, but sound itself is infinite. And what distinguishes noise from music, is music is organized sound, right? So, to me, confidence is 3 chords and the truth. And we are going to dive into those 3 chords and the truth tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night or a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming to connect with me. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling more confident already, just connecting around confidence in this moment. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Trust me, you're going to get the goodies from subscribing to my channel. Tell your friends, comment in the section below. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what you're struggling with, what you're building confidence for. If you know anybody struggling this holiday season, please reach out to them and send this to them so that we can connect. We'll all feel more confident just from connecting to confidence together.